Alrighty, folks, welcome to episode 2 of the Wheel of Time campaign. So happy that you guys are all back with us tonight. Going to have an exciting time with us. We have almost all of our players. We are missing one player tonight, so that is okay. We will get by with it. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm Tate. I'm our DM for the Wheel of Time campaign. It's great to have you all with us. Let's go around the table so that you guys can remember who's all here. I'll start off over here.
Hi, I'm Garrett. I'm playing Elvis.
I'm Jacob, and I'm playing Aegeon. He's a ranger.
I'm Zach, and I'm playing Gregory, and he's a halfling and a saint.
Hello there. My name is Austin, and I'm playing as Kelly. He's a fiber woman snake.
Going to say.
No. I'm Matthew. I'm playing Winter. He's a paladin.
And I am David. I am playing Ghost with a paladin.
Exciting. Alrighty. We don't have Seth with us tonight, but it's okay. Yes, I'm here. Don't worry. You can't see me. I'm here. This is shush. Don't yell at me. That's fine. I want you all to see our players, except I have one that's just hiding over there.
Me?
No. Ghost.
The Ghost, who is rightfully not on camera because he's the Ghost.
I think this is the second. Both last movies I've never been on camera. Oh. I don't know.
Well, technically, yes.
Big on deal for Ghost.
It is true. Alrighty. Well, again, thank you to our sponsors, D&D Beyond. We're so happy to have them sponsoring us for this campaign. They're a great platform for all sorts of D&D content. They're actually the #1 platform for D&D content. They have all the source books. They have encounter creations. They have map creations. You're able to run your entire campaigns through it. Really great site. I recommend you guys go and check it out. They also have an app too. You guys are terrible. This is great. So yeah, go check it out. And then finally, Peculiar Hobbies and Games. They're also sponsoring us for this campaign. Can't thank them enough for doing so. I hope that I know that most of us are aware of who they are, but it's a local D&D shop that's kind of local to our area. They're absolutely fantastic. They've helped me get a lot of this set up and be able to put on a show for you guys. So can't thank them enough for it. Go and check them out if you're ever in the area. Announcements. Oh yeah, so we are back to our bi-weekly schedule. Yay. None of my players are excited. It's okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We'll be back to that. So finally, we're not taking a month break off. You guys okay over there?
No, he's confused.
Don't worry about it. He's a paladin. It's fine.
Yeah.
My wisdom is 7 and my totem is 9. So we need to know what's money going.
Yes. So yeah, I think that covers all announcements, right?
I think it'd be a little scary if I was a paladin. I intelligence.
Oh, and Happy New Year's.
Yes, Happy New Year. Yes, very happy New Year.
Holidays and all that jazz.
It's been so long. I guess Happy Groundhog Day, but no one celebrates that.
Groundhog Day, like a day.
What?
I'm pretty sure I saw on the news, like on some website, that the groundhog that was set out to be the main groundhog for Groundhog Day died the night before.
Yeah.
It's like,
It wasn't Brazil. He didn't die. His cousin did.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to groundhogs. It's like, I don't know what it is.
Yes.
Anyway, oh jeez, we're a great crew tonight. Oh, we're such a great crew tonight. Without further ado, let's get into it. I don't have the intro. Don't worry, I'll be here next week. So, well, 2 weeks, I guess, right? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. All right, so it is past midnight. The morning is slowly approaching, and Arise Most of you all do. One of you all is still stored pretty sadly over there. You had a rough night. But you all are all rested up. You all can take your first long rest ever the campaign.
I
know.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how to take long rests through the app?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, it's not my players are ready. Okay, though. So if you go to each of your characters, and I believe it's the campfire symbol there.
It's a long race.
Yeah, the one very clearly made. Yeah.
If you guys are on the the browser version, it should say long rest at the top.
Yeah.
If you're on the app, it has a campfire symbol. You'll press that, and it should take your long rest. See that most of y'all have done it. Exciting.
Long race.
I mean, if you want to take a short rest, you have to tell me why.
Where's service you for them?
Short rests are for if you take
I'm taking one.
monks as well. Monks like short rests. Monks like short rests. Very exciting. So, well, it is the morning. You all are waking up. Someone's still snoring. Surprised most of y'all slept through it.
Wait, he's the one snoring? Wait, who's snoring?
He knocked himself out.
Knocked himself out last night.
Literally. Did I just end up passing out on the floor?
Yeah, you passed out on the floor.
He left.
Did you put you back up on the
Yeah. It's so needed. I mean, like, I think it's about myself, but like everyone else had to like give me like 1% of the strength. I do like the rest of it. Because all we together couldn't move him, but well, you probably could have. Yeah, he would have been still struggling.
Yeah, I forgot about that. How did he pass out? And then he
probably got that snap, bro.
He was drunk.
Yeah, he trips in his.
You're right. He failed the dexterity throw, failed it, and tripped on his feet and smashed into the ground. There's a single crater in the ground, by the way. There's a plant that's pretty broken.
He missed the couch and hit the rock.
This couch.
It's almost the point where you can see through the wood.
It's important to pull the couch like a foot forward and be like, it's a never.
I don't think have the. Okay. I don't think I haven't been enough to. Yeah.
Well, it is the morning. Food is cooking downstairs. You can smell the aromas of. It seems to be breakfast, and you can hear the roar of noise outside, much louder than it was yesterday. What are y'all doing?
Does anyone know what's going on outside?
Well, I imagine people are getting ready for the great hunt, should I say, that they were doing.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yes.
Do you guys think we should wake him up?
Yeah, you would.
Wake up!
Are you kidding?
Do you wake up?
And so I listened to that.
Oh, where's your mind?
I'm in the hotel.
Oh my god, you can't so hard to remember anything.
It's
Oh, yeah. Is this something that we can eat the rabbit now?
The rabbit's kind of sitting on the ground looking up, like,
wait, no, he left it. He left it. Yeah.
oh, jeez.
Yeah, he want to bring me the bar like a penguin, dude.
Hey,
All right,
my notes are very useless right now.
let's go get some breakfast, yeah? Or forget you guys can.
So y'all are leaving the room then? Who's leading the group downstairs?
I think it's three goes. Everyone likes to go.
Okay.
You get up to the door, and right before you open it, you hear I don't have anything to knock on that won't destroy everything, but thank you. You hear a big knock. What? It starts going downstairs. You can hear it going down the hall, too, as they're knocking on the doors. Getting fainter and fainter.
Just imagine if you open the door and smack the face in that.
This is what I think. Oh, yes.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
Just open the door and we all go downstairs.
Downstairs you go. All right. as you're walking downstairs, you are just the aroma of smells for breakfast just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And boy, does it smell good! It smells really good. And the crowd that is outside, the streets are absolutely crowded. You can hear just a drone of noise coming in. You can't even hear the music that's currently playing in the inn at this point. It is just so loud outside.
Goodness. I can't wait until we get back out of the city.
You need both. And I'm just kind of like a little like super hungover. Are you okay?
Yeah, and before we go meet up with our guys, I need to stop by blacksmith. I said work being done.
Yeah, on the way. There was no armor. Man, I don't cover my mouth. That was so rude. Well, don't be
I personally enjoyed it.
Well, good morning, sunshines. Happy to have you all here. What can I get for you started for breakfast? You want something on the road? It looks like everyone's heading off to the Royal Square for today's speech. All right, you want something to go? No one else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'd like to order 2 things.
Okay. Ezra is not there, so I'll be right back. And she runs off. Everyone she needs. She then comes back a little while later. All right, honey, here you go. Here's what you need. All right, go on out there. Don't be late. It starts at noon. It's already I'd say it's about 11 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that is. Mine all the way up.
Hey, I didn't make you sleeping.
I was waiting. We were all waiting for you. Anyhow, it's not fun.
You hear a bell off in the distance chiming at 11:15.
All the time.
I was really more there. Okay.
All right. What's this season?
Head up the door.
Alright. So who's going to the blacksmith? Are you all y'all going?
Yeah, we're all together, I guess. Yeah. We're all in one day. Yeah.
Alright. I don't know why this is not playing for me. That's fine. Didn't want it to play anyway. But doesn't want to play. Exciting.
Yeah.
Back up me. Alright, yeah, technical difficulties. Exciting.
It's very quiet or being very loud.
Yeah, I know. It's not working.
Talking.
Alrighty. So you guys leave the Rose Inn, and you guys make your way down to Kaya's Smithy. And you step outside, and it is just chock-a-block full of people. I'm not English, I swear. I'm not British. Anyway. It is so packed that people are pushing and shoving against you all. You all are being shoved against.
It's so bad that even my orc-like size will not get people to.
Oh, if you push hard enough, you will definitely move people, but it's still rough going.
Oh no, yeah, somebody else needs to wait there. I'm not.
Can I roll? It's like, let's do the wall.
Well, before we check phone the bag and like, well, I'm like, leave my phone. Frankly, that works too.
I would like to use my hands.
Oh, one of you.
Please. Okay. I rolled an 18
And you guys have now arrived there.
Okay.
You guys had this conversation while you were walking there. People were giving you funny looks like,
Well, you know what? You can find those bad.
and it's busy there. There is a massive line in front of the smithy.
Anyone have a
Yeah, you see knowing the blacksmith personally or advantage.
Well, you guys have worked with them before, so I'd
Yeah,
probably say so.
walk in. Hey, my friend.
Oh, you're getting time to walk in? Door. You just push people aside?
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Alright, so you start moving people aside, and people are like, hey, I'm in line. Yeah, yeah.
You still ain't talk to him. It's fine. I'll tell you this much. I'm a blacksmith as well. It's fine. I'm here to help.
You get shoved back. People are staring. You'd be like, I'm in line. The line's over there. What are you doing?
Well, you want to get down fast or not?
Well, there's a line for a reason. Why don't you stand in it like a normal person?
Because you're not an employee. You don't know that.
Are you saying that to him?
Yeah.
Are you not saying? Are you saying that to him?
Yeah.
All right, roll persuasion.
Oh,
Where's the box?
I know. Trying to make sure what my.
You get the app too if you want to look at it there.
It's my charisma, right?
Yes.
Well, it's yeah. It's,
Yeah, that's fine. 13 plus 5, would that be also Richmond bonus? Oh, which
that is.
so 18.
Ooh. The guy is excuse me, and they gonna let you pass by.
Wait, does that let us pass by?
Are you? Well, he's leading in. He's walking. Do you guys follow?
Same. I mean, it's for me to like be anonymous. I'm gonna come with us.
I'm gonna try to sit right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say that.
I mean, I'm just.
Yeah.
But he the one that needs to go in.
Well, you make it in. You make your way, and there's more people inside. They didn't really hear what happened. So like, excuse me, you just push them aside as you go around back and go out through the forge. Then Kaya's there working. He looks up, goes, "Hey, give me that. What do you guys want?" Oh, so that's right. You need studded leather, right?
Yeah.
Ah, in the back. We're gonna need studded leather. Ah. One of his little shop hands runs off and goes grabs it very quickly. So, I assume you all are off on this adventure. I hear this hunt. I don't know what it is. Making lots of money though.
Yeah, it seems like this is booming, old friend.
Oh, you know, I don't know what to do myself. I got so much going on. I can't figure out. Oh, what is that studded leather? Boy comes running back very, very quickly. He goes, "Here you go." Hands it to you.
Thank you very much.
Right as you grab it, he just lets go of it and runs away.
Yeah, sorry to bother you. You look really busy.
Oh, anything for acquaintances and friends, I think.
Thank you, old friend. We greatly appreciate it. Well, we'll be getting out of your character and seeing you back.
Really appreciate it. I have so much to get done. I have angry customers, if you know what I mean. All right, off you go.
Thank you, old friend.
Yeah.
And we walk up to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be a piece of sweat.
Well, who stayed behind? Well, you don't know. Well, they're walking out the back, so you guys are in front still, just waiting on them.
Can we go around back?
It's a gauge that makes back us.
Oh, you can go back in? Okay. All right. Yeah, it's quiet in the alley,
Yeah.
surprisingly. It's very quiet. There's a couple people standing there, just like, oh my gosh, what is so busy?
What do you end up again? Honestly, but it's fine.
Not if he's an employee. It'd make more sense to go to the back door for as an employee. And
Technically, I'm an ex-employee, but they don't.
You guys see the two walking out at this point.
Yeah.
They're done.
Almost us. It's
You're still holding the studded leather, so
Yeah.
you just walk around with it.
Back. I'll get it all.
Do you know how big that is?
Yeah.
put it on.
And you come out, and boy, does that bling in the sunlight. Wow. Sparks.
Gets
They paint bluff.
arrested for public indecency.
Only in medieval times you get arrested for that.
Your armor is too shiny. You're arrested.
You hear a tone for 11:30 this time.
Oh, we should probably yeah.
That's the longest. Yeah.
You make a beeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the three big ones in front.
That's in front. Are you?
The three big, yes. The three things.
It's a little easier going because everyone seems to be going towards the same place. It's easy to just kind of filter and flow with the crowd. You make it past the Mondale Gate. You're into the inner courtyard, and you arrive at the Queen's Plaza. You don't necessarily make it there, but boy, is it busy. It's very crowded. You can see that there's a raised platform that is sitting just right in front of the castle walls. And there's seats kind of laid out across it. There's a few people sitting in them, none who you all really recognize at this point. And it's just very loud. Everyone's chatting, everyone's asking what's going on. It's just sounds like a beehive of just chatter.
And when we informed we were supposed to meet up with the guys this morning,
No, not yet. Or 11:45 goes past. More people are gathering. It's getting even busier. 12 p.m. tolls. As it tolls, silence happens. It is dead silent. You can still see people moving their mouse and then looking around in confusion. No sound whatsoever. A figure walks up to the podium. And as she begins to speak, her voice explodes across your ears. It feels like she's fucking right in front of you or right next to you. Good afternoon. See that? I love it. I see that you all have gathered here for what is to be the greatest event probably in our lifetimes ever. That being said, you all have been given information about who your group is, but not where you're meeting. I'd like to take a moment to say I wish you all good luck and fortune, but there is a hard road in front of you. I won't delay you any further. Please, let's begin the great hunt. With that, I need group leaders to come up to the front, please. And you see a ton of people to start filing on stage. You don't necessarily see your guys' leader yet, but there's a lot of them up there. Probably at least a good 100 or so. That doesn't give you a scope of the size. You'd say there's probably a few thousand people standing around you. These are your captains for each of your groups. I hope that you get to appreciate them, respect them, and listen to them. There will be no any sort of mutiny skirmishes inside your group, although I'm sure that they will tell you themselves.
That's boring.
No one heard you.
I know.
All right.
No one can hear you.
When I call your group, please move off to where I point and do so immediately. And you start hearing chatter build back up at that point. And she starts calling out the groups at that point. And I hit the wrong button. Well, that's fine. And finally, you guys hear your group called. 47! You're going off towards Full Moon Street at the Sunrise Gate. Move. She keeps going down the list.
Those are down at least those people. Yeah. So, yeah, oh, yeah, no. Oh, I'm talking about him. You know,
Oh, you guys.
exactly. Yeah, the blacksmith is like,
Probably why the
that was exactly right. Well, no, that's what he got me. Yeah.
But you guys. You guys make your way through the gate. There are people standing there. They're pointing for like Group 47. Hey, you that way. Off towards out the gates. Out the main gates.
Not away from the crowd.
No, you guys are very much moving against the.
His weapons. What? No, I have no weapons. There's seals. He has them in his inventory.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot, I forgot to put my hot bar. Our D&D
Something
cat.
to say about that.
Yeah, our D&D cat does not like us. It's okay.
What?
Our D&D cat does not like us.
Or D&D cat?
Yeah, we have massive.
We had a dog, now we cat.
Yep, we have our resident animals for our group. They keep it interesting. And you guys finally make your way out the Sunrise Gate, and you guys are finally traveling down the path. You see a lot of teams kind of standing off towards the side of the road in their little groups, talking amongst themselves. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot more than few of you remember over the past days. You see a sign, you see a guy holding a sign that says number 47 in the distance.
All right, we're gonna build it.
Let's go. We'll sign them.
Right up to the group. And the person on the sign asks, are you guys by chance group 47?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Oh! You hear off just a little bit in the back. We arrived. Slow boats. Can't believe it.
And I'm sitting there because I actually just got somebody in the land like he's you are human. Oh, I got it.
And who comes up to you? Captain Zace. Ah, Captain Zace. Pleasure. Oh, some of you all are tall. What are you supposed to be? He points at you, Gregory.
Oh, rogue.
You don't look like a rogue.
I get that a lot.
Probably rightfully so. Who the hell are you? You're weird. Don't even care. Whatever. Are you likely my people I'm supposed to be watching over and babysitting?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Fantastic. I have a list of things that I need you all to do before we leave. Hmm?
But I thought no, there was a white one. There was
Here's the list. You seem to be someone that can take care of it. There you go. I want this camp picked up, on the tents put on the wagon. Everything cleaned up. I went spick and span. I want it done in 2 hours. Go.
What is on the list?
Go.
Yeah, what is the list?
we look at the list.
Yeah, look at the list.
So the list details all tents must be picked up in numerical order. You can actually see that one of the tents that's right in front of you that he was in, that walked out of, is a number at the bottom of the entrance of it. He wants them put by numerical order on the cart from lowest to highest. He wants all of the equipment put on the second cart. And then he wants you all to be standing in formation by the time you're done.
How do you open tents at all?
Yeah.
I'll let you
Also, that's right now that it's really nothing problem.
No, I think not.
Yeah,
Actually, so you have to need to pick up tents, and obviously we can pick up the rest of
Sounds good. No worries.
Okay, for the sake of brevity, you pick up the tents. Need you all to roll me performance checks. See what happens.
Do we get any bonus?
This performance checks. So this
No.
Yeah.
This is 16.
Wasn't a
performance
That's a performance.
is a skill. Performance is a skill.
Is it a 17?
It's a skill.
13.
Okay, hang on. I'll go around. What'd you get?
15.
19? Not just 19?
Then I just had
Cool.
8.
Oh boy.
8 as well.
8?
Even with
Yeah, it was actually negative.
13.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
16. Okay.
And
So-
negative.
You get along with it. It's okay. You almost drop a tent, but thankfully, as Bali, you're standing right there and pick it up right before it falls. It creates almost a domino effect with you almost falling with the other end of the tent. You manage to hold on by brute force, and
Stood.
tent doesn't fall. You trip on your feet carrying a crate. Nice. You trip right into a guard who conveniently catches it and goes, "The hell are you doing?"
So sorry about that. New one over. It's, yeah.
Ah,
I'll take my no, sorry.
stupid recruits.
You're holding on, but can't. You stick the revy, you get the carts set up. Good. So therefore, if they have.
Cat says hello. Unfortunately, it's a dark gray / black cat, so it's about you. I don't know. Wow, you just bad luck's coming today, man. It's not good. What did you? Well, you guys are in formation. Zace walks up and goes, "Recruits, have you guys finished yet?"
Yes, we have. Yeah.
I wasn't asking you. Thank you. Hey, you guys slowpokes. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to load speech. No, stop. Team. I, of course, have to get this small speech, otherwise it might be looked down upon me. It is my honor and pleasure to be leading this group. As a tradition upheld from long ago, I'd like to take this time to go over something known as the Adventurer's Code of Conduct. We have all signed the agreement. If you have not, why the hell are you here? Leave. Okay. And you should understand what is expected of this mission. It is also to be understood what is to become of our company should any of us fall. No, I'm not going to help you up. It's not my job. You help yourself. And also, if you get lost, I have to go find you, I guess. All of us will have to go search for you. I'm not doing that. You can help yourselves and find your way back. And if you are continuously lost, I truly hope you find your way back to Andor, because your sorry ass ain't being helped out by me. I wish you luck and good fortune. Take care of yourselves out there. Blah, 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 blah. Let's move. Off to White Creek we go. Flags are rolling. The gardens are away, and you guys are solid formation.
No, what do you talk about?
Oh, you're not the only one grumbling. Here's some grumbling behind you, like, sign up.
I'm used to it, so.
Yeah, you're taking the drive.
They were told me, so. Yeah, I'm really solid. But
Who else is my soldiers?
No, I'm not soldier.
You're taking strike.
You're part of the wife. Yeah, I was white, but I wanted soldier. Yeah, you're wise and
Yeah.
I'm used to being hard. So
I guess like
You look kind of sad just from being reprimanded too many times. Funny man.
actually in or
Yes.
And you guys, and you guys begin your march off into the distance. Do you start that? Do you start that?
No.
No?
And we had to
Oh man, that would have been a lot of fun.
sorry, I really don't feel like doing it. Yes. Easy. I miss the recruits.
Yeah. Just because you miss boss people around.
Yeah.
Well, now you can be the boss around. Deal with it.
I wasn't exactly expecting it to right back to black. Yeah, I have to, but I paid.
Oh, look at me like I'm rolling dice. Not rolling dice. I think I know what that is.
This phone, what?
You guys are part of a long string of groups that are heading out this way. You're not the only ones. There's a lot of people. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Why does everyone else just look out here?
There's just some groups that are just kind of casually strutting around, just in like little pockets of groups, keeping up with their wagons. You guys are definitely standing out to the crowd. Although some of you are having trouble keeping time. It's okay. So it is.
I don't want my inside walking. You see, they're looking around in the that over like 3 to 1 balls. You guys like have a walk with the back.
wait, I can have you get
Like that. You
no, if I just come up and look just like riding the back of his car, and it's gotta be like here. And it's holding.
I was not very comfortable.
Yeah, it's not small fry. I always put on my shoulders. I feel all things.
Yes.
Alrighty, day one of your adventure begins. And with that, we're going to roll.
Oh, no. All of us shoulders.
Um,
Yeah.
So you guys are walking. It's getting about evening time at this point. Sun is starting to go down. You're starting to see some reds, oranges, some purples coloring the sky in a very beautiful fashion. It's a bright, clear day. It's great weather for traveling. It's a cool 70, 80 degrees. It's very nice. Ghost doesn't like it. She's running away.
So this is the part that's out every day home.
And you guys come to a fork in the road. One of them ends up going off to the north, another one ends up going south. You hear up front, huh? And it starts kind of repeating down the line.
Oh,
I assume you guys stop.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you walk into the wagon and boom.
And it goes outside again.
You are just you know what? Let's find out. Yeah, you lose your bounce and fall into the ground. You get a little dusty.
Instead of the salt, it's just.
No, I didn't do that.
Folks, stopping here for the evening. It's make camp. I want it done spiffy. I want it done faster than how you picked up. Let's go. Come on. And, well, before that, you can see that there is a big white opening. You're not the first ones to arrive. There is a big campsite that is set up there on the road. There's already lots of fires going. You can smell. It smells like a good smell of game. Man, it smells really good. You're very hungry. You've been marching for 4 hours. It's been a while. Oh, I assume you guys set up camp. Cool. Camp gets set up. A couple of you are selected to go off and hunt game. He looks at you over there and looks at you. All right. I can see you. Some of you have a keen eye for what I'm looking for. Go out there and find me some game. Find me some food for the rest of the boys.
This thing can go off a little bit.
The Samaras over in the crates. Pick some up. I want them all back when you're done. All right, off you go. See you in a little bit.
And you'll pick up snares.
I assume this one pulls out. Your lion starts playing a tune while you guys sit. So as you guys are out, he's walking around. You got a good group, about 4 of them. One of them says, "Hey, I don't think we should be together. I think we should kind of split up just a little bit. Nope, you guys are probably fine, but I really want to get something. I want to impress him.
Okay.
So I'm going to go that way. There's some rocks up there. Maybe I'll be able to find something around out in the field."
Head over to the opposite, well, not the opposite direction, further off.
Okay. And then the other one actually goes up. It goes north from where you guys. As you guys are walking away, it's quiet. Only perception checks.
Too quiet.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
not you. Are you rolling perception? Rolling? Yeah, I'll get to that in a second.
Again.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. You're just kind of walking around, just looking out. You, on the other hand, hear something like a low rumble. You hear branches, big branches being moved aside. It sounds like it's getting louder.
Hide.
Okay, you're going to hide. Okay. Stealth checks.
I'm gonna follow with you on that.
Okay. All right, stealth checks. With advantage, because you have time.
Okay. I was sitting here for the one. So, and really hopeful. 19.
You hope you're hidden. You hope you're hidden. It's still getting louder. Where'd you guys hide, by the way? Up in 3?
I would run up. But he's up actually. I low down and grab maybe some bushes or something off the side.
Okay. I see you take a picture over there.
It's taking a while. Oh my God.
Fantastic. It gets louder and louder. Branches snapping gets louder and louder and louder. You see something moving in the trees. It's hard to make out. It actually doesn't, you can't even tell what it actually is. It seems to be the same as what you're surrounded by. You guys still staying hidden?
Yeah, so it looks sort of like a,
Looks like what's surrounding you now.
it looks like a tree. Is that what you're saying? Like,
Is that what you think?
I am going to prepare my estimate of the sound.
ready when you're active?
Yes.
Louder and louder it gets. Finally, some branches push away, and you can see about 50 meters down. A giant tree ant is walking past you. It's moving northeast away from you. Crashes through the force, and eventually it escapes your vision. You still hear it, though. It's getting quieter as it moves away. And then it's quiet.
You'll end up quiet.
Yeah, it gets quiet. Slowly over. What is?
You're going to be right after this.
I look around. I don't see any. Anything like a deer or any other normal game. I'm not going to try and fit yet.
Roll perception.
Wait, is this ant edible?
It's a tree ant.
It's
It's a giant tree.
Oh, it's trying to tree? Yeah.
A walking tree. That's what a tree ant is. Yeah.
That is true.
You listen for a second. Quiet. You hear something off to your right hand side. Something moving through a bush about 10, 15 meters in front of you.
Yeah, so first I'll look over towards where I heard the noise. Draw an arrow. And if I see anything, I'm gonna
You're like shifting around on the ground trying to
Yeah.
see what's there.
quietly sort of pivot.
Okay. As you're shifting around the tree that you were at, as you ran up to him, you look around very slowly, and in front of you is a deer grazing on some berries in a nearby bush. Back turned to you.
It's I'm looking straight. And I'll let you try and point out the deer's location. Just try and see if I can move slightly over to the left, walking very slowly. So I get a better view of the side of the deer.
You're walking stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me stealth. Are you following?
I'm going to go the opposite.
Okay, roll me stealth.
I'm not going to go parallel. I'm going to go. So if he misses, he'll take me. 80. Nice.
What'd you roll?
8. When you get double. Yeah. I gotta go 5.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Does yours like roll now?
It raises its head. Looks around.
I'm gonna try and take a shot.
Roll an attack.
How far away am I from here?
You're about 15 meters away, you guesstimate.
Please, not an 8.
Yeah.
If he fails, like,
I rolled a total of 13.
Okay. Roll damage. It's a deer. Come on.
Well, it's a high minimum.
And you mean I never believe that.
man of 8.
8 damage?
Yeah, I just don't remember this one. Yes.
That's true. You are getting the thing that I need.
Okay, roll something. So you hit it. You hit it right on target. It drops dead after the just falls over. You see two more just run off to your right,
Uh,
and they disappear into the forest. It is quiet once again.
Walk around. I don't feel I'm going to see anything else, but just quick walk around. I can find.
There doesn't seem to be anything else. Looks like trees and a dead deer slowly bleeding out.
I mean, the tree's moving.
Yeah.
It's pretty rolling. Wings back to the street.
Even though what happened before, if I died.
Oh,
So,
No.
good luck with that. Right, bring the and get Elvis to help me. Elvis will told me to move the deer back. Then
Okay.
You'll address it when we get back.
yeah, you can walk over. No. Let me see. Got a 4-point buck. 4-point buck.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You can carry it all the way back?
I mean, we could, yeah, probably.
What's your total carrying capacity?
It's a good question.
Be very interesting here.
Probably should have.
We need some more of that sugar. One can walk back with one guy has 2 legs and the other guy has about
It's just three. I can go try to look up 300.
Okay, cool. So what happens if you both carry it and then distributes the weight equally to where then you can actually pick it up and travel at a normal pace? Okay. Well, good thing it doesn't even weigh that much.
Yeah.
4.6. Okay, you carry it back. You don't notice anything. There's
Notice the distinct lack of magic.
There's nothing magical about the deer. It's a deer.
That feels like a.
It has a third eye. I can smell the Cthulhu.
Well, we're gonna bring it back again, or you'll go to the end of various, but
Okay. All right. You take it back. You walk into camp. It's getting pretty dark out there, but again, you both are able to see just fine.
and I would like to check to see if the other people we left with are back, or
Okay.
if the other people made it back. That's here.
They're not back yet. They're not back yet. You guys walk up to the group, and it's a merry time. I'm assuming something's happening over here. It's not. Someone's there.
Let's just take a minute, and I'm gonna try and get the deer, get it ready, so start cooking it. And if after like 25 minutes, the other two people navigate back to capital. So it won't find the back to allow this aside for a second. So
Okay.
this one time the problem.
Well, you get checked in as you're
Yeah.
walking past. You reach the group. You see these two walk in, carrying a pretty nice sized deer.
I walk over. Hey, you guys need help with that?
How far do you throw him?
Oh, no. I guarantee you. I don't so we can both the outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can let me
I don't know. This is all.
I don't know.
Okay, well you get floated in the air. There you go. And you're just you land on your feet. Again, you're still holding the deer. You picked up two in the meantime, just barely off the ground.
It's back over.
Okay.
Right there. Taking the people off. You think who? Not be able to scale them and drop it.
Flashback to that day.
For a split second.
Yeah. So,
You still smell of alcohol, by the way.
it's so.
4 hours.
I would assume you probably marched it off.
I was about 3 hours in.
Alright, well, second brevity, you skin the deer, food for all. You guys aren't the only people in group, by the way. You got a group of 20, so
Yeah. Other two have a big back.
no. They weren't part of your group, though.
Or were they not part of our 20 at all?
No, they don't make it back to your group because they weren't part of your group.
Well, I was just wondering if we had gone out with them, they had made it back where they were to.
Okay,
And I go inquire to see if they ever made it back.
sure, yeah. Where you want to walk to? I should explain the camp a little bit. So the camp's on the south side of the road, so the camp's down here, and you guys are kind of over here off to the right. You're one of the last groups to actually arrive, so you're pretty close to the road. You'll be one of the first to leave, probably in the morning. So in the center of it is the kind of the captain's quarters camp area. It's fenced off as well, surprisingly, for just being there for a day. So if you want to go make an fire, I mean, that would probably be the best place you would assume.
All right, sweet. I went to the we didn't have fish for flavor parties.
You never asked?
No. Yeah, that there.
Okay. You make it over. There's a couple of people standing out front. One of them stops and goes, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I was one of the people that set out to go hunting. But we were a group of 4. 2 of the others split off. Go hunt, and I just want to make
One second. He pokes one of the guys that's next to him and goes, "Hey, do you happen to have the list of hunters that went out?" Says, "Oh, yeah." Drags him over and goes, "What group for you guys?"
Well, I was with group 7.
Okay, your name?
Big year on this.
Goes and searches. Goes, Aegeon. Ha! What'd you want to know?
If there's me and Alan, that we both made it back, I just wanted to make sure the others did. We saw something out there before. Moving a tree of some kind. It's clear, but I want to make sure that's what they
When you tell him that, his face just full-blown confusion. It's like, "You're not pulling my leg, are you?"
they're out there with the deer, rabbits, and something. We heard something big moving, so we both hid. All creature I've seen them. Started moving free.
Okay. They have returned, if that's what you wanted to know. They're fine. They're in their respective camps. Is there anything else you need?
Oh. Foul, whatever that.
Claps his clipboard with his hand. All right, what's your name? So bother me tonight with your stories. There are probably merry times happening right now. Joyous parties. Who cooked the meat, by the way?
I did.
You did.
Why are you talking to me?
Okay.
I cooked the meat.
You cooked the meat?
Yeah, I'm the most experienced.
Wait.
How many people wanted to cook the meat and tried to help out? One, two.
I would have been involved. I feel like my character's done this before, so I would have been involved.
All right, so you both are trying. Did you help out at all?
I'm watching.
You're walking. Okay, so you two are trying to roll my performance. Are any of you proficient in chef's tools or well, I forgot what it's called. Terrible DM.
Animal handling.
Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
There's a survival.
Survival works too. It doesn't have a circle next to it. You're not proficient.
I am proficient.
You walked away then.
So, what kind of check is this? Performance or
Roll with disadvantage.
roll a good bad?
You're both trying to cook the same deer.
Shit, we're working together.
You didn't say that.
Do you wish to help?
Do you wish to help them?
Is that what you want to do?
You should be the shoot chef, and I should be the chef. No,
Yes, I rolled a 19 flat and 17. Not close to on performance.
Oh,
That's good, actually.
that's good. Wow. What'd you roll?
He's cooked.
He's stole of my life.
I'm helping.
It was a 5-course meal.
So you walk back and you guys are witnessing this. There is just a dance that is happening around the fire. You're trying to add your touches with spice. You are just trying to steal them away, trying to cook it.
Which I want because I don't eat. That's what I'm saying. You can't taste the food.
That means I'll be shoot chef.
Let me see what y'all
One of the guys behind of your group goes, "It's come on, hurry on it. It's ridiculous."
I just make sure it's
Wait, that's
I just want to make sure that
Would that be like you said?
yeah. It was a 16. I mean, bad.
Disadvantage means you roll again, you take the lowest roll.
Oh. Yeah. What'd you roll to begin with? 5 and a 7.
So you don't have to push anyone to be in first. Like you're standing right next to the fire.
Yeah, I pretty much like my mouth is sort of rolling to state that to you.
They see that. They
I forgot.
he's on.
Thunderwave. Okay.
You get a piece of meat first. You get your little stew. Okay. And you all continue. You have your meal for the day, and you're all sitting around the fire now. I was assuming that you were probably playing one of your instruments during this time while sitting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I forgot to talk.
Yeah, I know.
Probably.
They both made back their respective groups, but Mickey particularly believed my story.
A walking tree. Yeah.
Nothing of importance.
Punch in and we saw something like this.
A walking tree.
Yeah, very good.
We heard about those in medicine movies.
Is this for before?
Wait,
No, we were.
We called the metaphor if we didn't see it.
that's not
Here's something we were far off, so we took
Want to roll history check?
in terms of how big was it?
How big was the times for 3
At least it's me.
How large was the pool itself? Like,
It was taller than what you could see past the trees.
oh, so it's bigger than
It was like, if you know what a treant is, a treant is a very, very thick tree. Hey, your mind got bad. And I can't play with it. Anyway, no, it was big treant.
Yeah.
I mean, then you heard it from over a mile away walking towards you.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, massive.
Basically, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just have like Tom Modium. Do you have like something you're showing them, or is just out here?
I like the picture. I like the picture. He's got his phone. Big ass tree. It says no selfies. Is that what you guys found? What is this today?
Matt,
I literally Googled big ass tree.
I feel like you're gonna get some weird like Photoshop edits on the low. No.
Okay, then. That's the point. So, I mean, I would suggest,
Maybe even three.
I mean, I don't know if we were supposed to anyway, but I mean, let's watch that little,
Well, I mean, when you kind of keep walking away, I mean, yeah, you want to do one sleep, I'm essentially sleep. You meditate essentially. Yeah. I'm awake, I'm alert. So if it does happen, like, yeah, but so it's like, I really think it's for real. It just puts my head that that's how it's going on.
when your sound design is too good, audience, your players believe it.
No, just the number of flexible ones.
Let's do this thing. When you go in the Midwest, remotely like not in the city, this is a normal sound.
Yeah.
True.
But no, I'm cool, and I'm honestly ready for what's next or sleep.
It's
So we should probably get to bed kind of a little bit early. Wake up more, so you can't wake up extra early before everyone else kind of wakes up and try to get on the road as quick as possible. Agree. I mean, if you have to wake up early, so we get a head start on that.
yeah, I'm a bit of an early rider anyway, but it might be appreciated.
I'll look you guys up what about an hour early.
Even can't get this
Week.
ball rolling, so, huh? Yeah, that was it.
who is keeping watch
It's
the whole night.
Well, I'm on the right sleep. I just kind of sit there.
yeah, he goes and
I'm just not awake.
but specify that he's aware.
Yeah, I'm
Aware.
awake. I'm aware of, but like I just sit still.
It kind of designated for watch.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for get that treatment. Well, I was gonna say I can keep watch on mine because I'm kind of a synchro. Okay, that works. I ain't even complain.
Okay. You all head to bed.
Yeah.
First watch happens.
Oh. Oh, I was saying that as a joke, but
Oh. Yes. Have you doomed us? I hope not.
So
I'm gonna kill you if you kill us.
the first hour, you're asleep.
No, what I'm saying is like technically that's true. It's the one of the that's doing themselves.
The first hour passes. You can. There's some noise out in the camp. Horses are kind of moving around. You can hear some people walking around still at this night. Fires are pretty low at this point. As the second hour passes, still nothing happens. Still quiet. How many hours are you planning to stay awake for?
3.
Okay.
You know already.
As the third hour dawns, nothing happens.
Always the fourth.
They say third time's the charm. I don't know.
If you see anything move, wait, got it. I will.
You see a leaf move. You see a leaf move.
Hey, holy food.
The fourth hour. This is so quiet. The wind kind of picks up just a little bit. It's a nice warm wind though. So
There's going, but
okay.
and we have meowing.
The cat if you're seeing there. No.
That would be a little.
These guys see walking in the tree and they get scared like cats.
Have you seen them? They don't have claws.
He doesn't either.
The fifth hour comes and goes. Still quiet. As the 6th hour makes its approach, dawn starts to appear on the horizon. Quiet night. You were greeted by shouts and yells from the various captains around the camp. Come on, it's time to wake up. We don't have daylight to waste. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up and at 'em. Come on. There's a couple people walking around and they violently shake the tent you're in right now. Come on.
I was gonna wake them up a little bit late. How do we get?
Nice religion check.
Well, you woke them up and they still get fine.
You appear to be very religious.
It is dawned. A new day.
All right, we should hurry and get packed up, y'all.
As dawn finally approaches and the sun begins to shine above the trees, we're going to take a break there. All right, folks, we will be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Won't be too much longer. We appreciate your patience. We'll be back soon. And welcome back. I wish the mics were on previously. You would have heard what was going on. You know, I said, like, oh, you have 8 minutes. Let's be back. No, we're going to go upstairs talk about dishwashers and be like 2 minutes late.
You know, I'm mad because they postponed my Instagram.
Yeah, what?
My Instacart order was supposed to be at like 8:47. It won't be till 9:30.
Oh my god. Like,
Not your shoes.
oh my god, it's like
We got to satisfy the palate.
just paladin thing.
Acid mix.
Can we get a fan out of that, please? Oh, just nacho cheese. His character with a thing of nachos, he's just like, just paladin thing.
Dead spot.
But that was t-shirt. Just paladin thing.
I'm sure there's 2 paladins.
If there's anything, we need to make one.
We need big ones. All right, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Appreciate y'all staying and sticking around. We're only going to play for about another 45 minutes to an hour so that some of us can get out of here and go home. Because it's a Monday tomorrow. Oh boy. Except a Sunday, we have work tomorrow. Oh boy. What are you rolling for?
Where's that next one?
Good job. You're done.
Wow.
I love it how we're going to roll anything on the roll one. You have to roll for
We're opening day tomorrow. It's going to be a 7.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I roll a D4 instead.
Why? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's 10. I was going to be pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them.
it was probably cool. An actual wheel of time. You roll. Hey, I can do that.
I dress off a roommate and now I have to spend twice an hour on me.
It's really wired. The concept of the universe is just like, man, fuck this guy. No. Yeah, you right there. That guy right there. Look at these. You right there.
That's it. So I was like, no, wins the lottery and loses the ticket.
Oh, that would
All right. Let's get started. So, you all are awake. It is the morning. You have been woken up and then woken up again. This time you actually woke up. The second time.
All right, yeah, let's get some paint packed up. This time, go, Fred, and ball.
But there's no guards here that head to create.
Are you just saying that and not looking?
No.
Okay. There are definitely guards watching.
I got 17.
Yep.
Performance.
Performance. See how well you guys
Can I
do.
count this?
Huh?
Can I count this? Because I already knew that.
Sure.
Hey.
Start up here.
Oh,
It'll be at 23.
That's it.
18. 17.
19.
13. Hey, not an 8.
So you're the one who tripped each and double in.
So you're first man.
Yeah, after that,
So,
14. And then I got
you guys, your group is, you're understanding a bit better how to pick up camp. Again, they're riding your ass about, come on, let's go. Pack the wagon, we leave, let's go. Come on, children, let's go. I hate recruits. And you get through it. You're kind of lagging behind a little bit. You drop part of the tarp with the tent and get yelled at for wiping off. And you finally pack your wagons and all right, 47, 46, and 52. Let's go. On the road.
On the road again. Leaders.
It's like our thing for what I'm going to say on the road.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Pulls out the like I have been
Just to play while doing it.
just walking
Okay.
as we're marching. Just gonna walk with-
All right. Got some marching music then. Oh boy. Are you trying to make a tune that's to where everyone can march in time, or is it?
Sandstorm.
West.
We have a hidden.
Dang it. The exact opposite of what I told you.
Yeah, okay.
And so you travel to the west for today's. It is a very nice, beautiful day. There's a few clouds are in the air, but for the most part, it's nice and comfortable. It happened.
There goes the light.
But we couldn't get away with the microphone. This would not be a wheel dog.
Yeah.
Going to murder all of you. Going to happen. You have to wait though. Early episode 2. So day two for Taos. It's very nice outside. You can hear the bustling noise of everyone walking, the wagons walking. There's a lot of ambient chatter that's kind of floating back and forth between the different groups. You guys are the second group that's leaving right now in front of the captains that are actually in front of you. For the most part, it's an easy walk, easy pace. You guys got time. It's nice. Anyone going to participate in any daily day activities here while you're walking? I know about you already.
Westbound and
Over there, man. We're gonna do it. But
Is that singing a song?
We got a long way to go.
It's there.
you should have booked it.
That's
Shut up, that one.
Please leave louder.
I like that. It's marching along. It's about past midday. So walking, and you start seeing some folks traveling the other direction at that point. Getting a little busier on the road than what you remember. Normally it was just you guys kind of walking the road, but it's starting to get a little busy. You notice that there are wagons full of hay, full of berries, full of all sorts of different things that have been taking place. But again, it is about late summer, so it's about that time. You're continuing on.
As a wagon pay passes, I'm like, hey. You ready? You want
To fight.
You admit I do like. You hear a couple behind you.
And a few, like,
Yeah, more groans.
yeah.
Stupid part. I assume you're wearing your cloak at this point. Yeah, makes sense. So, continuing your day, it's still a nice, lovely day. The winds are warm and pleasant. Nothing really happens on your second day of travel. A nice, pleasant one. Finally arrive at your next place for making camp. You're right next to a fairly nice sized stream. Very odd that you're happy about this.
Yeah.
You did well. My party won. Surprise! You stop by a nice stream and you can hear the water running. It's very nice.
The
So
water is specifically magical just to avoid. It's so sporting.
No, just go.
Regrass itself.
As you make your way into the clearing, you guys make your way all the way to the far back of the clearing. So it looks like there's some people that's already here. Looks like some groups might have left yesterday and they're still there right now. And you all right, make camp. Let's go quicker than yesterday. Come on. Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it done.
He's better than it.
These faces are fantastic. I'll start over here this time.
10. Wait.
Oh, no. 50.
Oh, 8.
It's not.
I rolled an 8. I was expecting a negative. That has a negative 2. You might have gotten 1.
I think she was in a roll.
You might have gotten 1.
Let's see it.
4.
So regardless of what happens, if you roll a natural one, you have to say, I rolled a natural one. Misery pulled up a 1.
Alright, we should be fine now.
I got a 15.
You rolled below a 10.
I got 8.
Oh, yeah, you got 9, yeah.
Oh, Herman destroyed us. Hello.
And now we're going to get sued by Disney.
D&D guys are complete. They did that.
Oh, hi, Rocco.
So, as you're setting up camp, some of you are like, I got this. This makes sense. While you and Winter are carrying a tent, you don't see a log that is sitting there that had rolled off from one of the other wagons. You trip over it.
No.
This ends up having you, who's following closely behind in front, holding a tent behind you, to also trip over Winter. You get shoved forward and just dug through the mud.
Oh, I'm home.
There is 700 plus pounds pushing you into the dirt.
How much damage, Chief?
If you want to.
Can I just like walk them out?
You fell over.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on top of it. You're part of the weight for I can get into the crowd. So
As you fall over, you end up kind of squishing him. He doesn't feel comfortable. As you get drug into the ground, it feels like a spear is piercing your back. You take a point of damage. It hurt.
that's gonna be back playing for 10 minutes later.
What are you doing? I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. Let's go.
What happened?
Where you living on this already? Walks off. You're in the mud.
I help him.
I have seen the light of God.
I just walking.
You well, the tent's falling on top of you, so I assume you pick up the tent.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to reach out.
You feel the tent get a little lighter because it's not anymore.
Just covered in mud.
You've got some nice mud streaks that are just kind of going down the side of your body up until your torso.
Fuck, I'm hopping in the river.
You're just gonna go out.
Later.
Okay. You run off to the river, and you're hopping in. You said?
No, later.
Oh,
he's gonna
I'm sorry.
I'll finish setting up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, without that, the ones who saw that went ahead and helped out your friends, and has set up camp. Albeit some not looking so nice as they did before they started. Some look a little rough. All right, tents are set up. Evening time. None of you all are selected to go out and hunt. You all are free to your own devices today. For this evening. You all weren't chosen.
Oh, yeah. Do there seem to be fish in the stream?
You want to walk over to the stream?
I would like it.
I take the advice.
That's a very interesting way of saying that. Okay. You approach the edge of the bank. You look in. It's not the clearest of water, but it's water. It's about a 3-foot drop from where you're standing.
Would it be possible to use a bit
You're going to build a net.
more to attempt to that?
Okay. Do you have proficiency in carpentry or leatherwork? Or, what's it called?
I do have proficiency in carpentry.
Carpentry. Okay. You do work. You don't have to roll for this. You do end up fashioning yourself a nice small net. It's about 50 feet of rope. I'd say it's about 3 feet across on either side, and it's looking pretty sturdy. You think you can get a couple of fish in there?
But I that's such an added work.
Okay. So you throw your net. Doesn't reach the water.
Does anybody have any rope?
Yes. I didn't.
You're the only one that walked over there.
I go back to the camp. Do any of
You just add for it.
Oh, wait, no, we respond. Yes, I do. Yes.
like
Yes. I lent in my 50.
like to make it to that large?
Okay.
I do want that back. Instead of making it right. Look.
Okay. You again. You do end up making about 3 feet by 6 feet of rope of a net.
Now is it enough to get down into the water?
Okay. Oh, you're getting down into the water this
No, it's for the net to get into the
Oh, it goes down about 2 or 3 feet. It looks like it's sitting there. It's kind of trying to flow away with the river, but you're holding it.
catch some fish.
Okay.
What?
Okay. You're sitting there for about an hour. It's nice. You hear a lot more chatter kind of picking up behind you.
My shopper dish. That.
Oh, exciting.
What do you do? Build shopper. Now I don't. Now I'm waiting for shopper. Next one.
Exciting. And it's in an hour. A couple more people come up. They kind of look what you're doing and go, You see them walk away. Someone come back. Now you're using fishing line as well. And you can kind of see the side of the small river that's there is now lined with people. Still in the water. About half later. Still in the water.
I caught anything at all.
Still in the water, you don't know.
I'm going to pull it out and see if I caught any fish.
Okay.
Right then, you pull it out to the big old axe.
Yeah, his news. Yeah.
Sharp. Fish.
So you pull out your net and you look at it. Empty.
Get in the water.
I go into the water and wrestle.
How? You take a flying leap into the water. You jump in, and as you hit the water, your feet immediately hit the bottom, and you just go.
How deep is it?
Only about half a foot deep.
But are there other people here who are? Did you say there's other people who are trying to fish here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we all now realizing this is not really large enough to really paddle?
No, where you were fishing was not that deep.
Were they fishing for?
There's people around you. It's still about the same depth. Not that very deep there.
All right, so
You get splashed a little bit. You're a little wet now.
back in the water. Well, back out.
You gonna climb up the cliff?
I am going to do some climbing.
Okay, you climb out. You're fine. Make your way out. You're now standing on top of the cliff again.
We used to fight it out over there. I'm so back.
Okay.
Some of the guys who got a food wood back there.
And when you get back, you notice that he's a little soaked. You see his bum is a little wet as well.
Where's the fish?
So the water it's meant to tell that the water's not very clear. It's only half a foot deep.
You were out there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
What? Well, this thing filled it out.
Squad dive is. I can go for it.
That's essentially what you did. So your bum actually hit the water and just stood there for a second.
We should also vote. I see he goes takes a shower. All right, second that. Good.
I just put my fire.
Are we leaving someone?
No.
Oh.
Watch it on pages.
Well, I'm like, it's not.
Somebody actually just what's that?
And you can see the birds fall from the sky.
So I go down further to take it out.
Okay.
No.
I feel like I shouldn't have to this guy.
You walk down and there's people fishing at the river, and it's,
I'll choose a spot where it's not like, in the way.
okay. Well, so which way do you want to travel up the river? So you go north a little bit.
Yeah,
North. Northwest.
Yeah, upstream. Yeah.
Okay. You
And
go north.
down.
See some stuff flowing up in the water. Okay, sure. Roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Is he really doing things?
Hold on, let me text her.
I got a 15. If you kill a fish, I do not want to eat them. So,
Okay. Well, you lift up your armpits. You're like, ooh. You just start walking around with your armpits straight up there. Your hands straight in there. Just in the water. Yeah. Washing yourself while you're doing it.
Just put it on the line before I can clear all out that.
It's very Canada. I have a whole arm itself.
And
Yes, you should of this movie.
you finish it. It is much deeper. You actually end up kind of stepping off. Ooh. But it only comes up to about right here because you're pretty tall. So it's pretty deep there. It's not bad. Just finish taking a bath.
Yep.
There's not really many people out there. There's maybe one or two looking at you going like, what the hell is that? What's he doing here? You finish and turn around.
did he get fish?
Yeah, you didn't collect any fish. You're more worried about washing yourself.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to mind your smell. Weirdly enough. All right,
Well, I had that.
okay. You walk back, and some people are looking at you once again like, the hell is he doing? Okay, you walk back to the camp.
Okay, it's time to hit the hay, y'all.
Well, we can use in there.
Yeah. I guess we type that in.
It's like, wow, some of y'all want to go to bed early. It's like- No, food is currently cooking when you walk back in this way. So food's prepared by the time you make it back, and you're all well rested. You're feeling a little better about yourself.
Am I really feeling it?
Oh, you're feeling that. Yeah, you're feeling it just a little bit.
Did I get that 50-foot rope back?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
You just tied it, so I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Evening comes. Are you taking watches for this evening?
I will.
Okay.
I was going for a few hours. I would feel refreshed.
Which walk
I
would
don't think most of the markets anyway. I guess yeah, because you don't really sleep. You just-
Well, That was last year.
Wait, hold on. You can wait till you wear it on the
Yes. Everybody goes.
and by the time it's new.
Well, that was something better, bro. I mean, why you have this?
Like, the thing on the way,
Something better.
sometimes there's music.
Okay,
It was like,
so evening time progresses. Should probably change that. Evening time progresses as the sun is setting, becomes quieter and quieter. And so you're the only one that's keeping, as probably is the only one keeping watch for the night. You all are sleeping soundly. Night one passes. I'm sorry, hour one passes. It's quiet. Don't hear anything other than the the noise of the camp. Hour two goes by. It's quiet. It's peaceful. A little quieter in camp. Hour three goes by. You see a couple people changing shifts. Well, at least you do anyway. The rest of you all asleep. A couple people in your group as well are also on shift, so they're sitting around the fire with you. The fourth hour comes by. The guard next to you begins to shake. He begins to grab his head. Shout. No. 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 He wakes up. He's just wide-eyed. He's turning his head every single direction. Hair completely disabled. Out of breath. Scared.
You alright there, partner?
It's a nightmare. Fine.
You're comfortable?
Fine. You know you experience things.
I come back to the
Sorry. I didn't wake anyone, did I?
No.
Sorry. For part the other guy was partner, if you're not feeling right, like I'm fine to carry out the rest of the shift, and I'm sure this fellow here is fine too. You need some sleep, man. You got to get rest. You've got a long road ahead of us. Fine. It's not the type of music I was wanting, but that's fine. Go with it. So, as hour 5 goes by,
I should have
hour 6, and it's finally morning. As you wake up,
I go around and start waking.
people start waking up. It's about the time day 3 has arrived upon you. Roll something. 1 second. And it's a bit more chilly today. Feels like some rain might be on the horizon. It's cloudy. Rainy. And you can smell rain in the air. This gloomy day seems to befall you. As you all arise, wake up, sounds of shouting as usual. It's time you guys are at the back of the group. We're going to end off there tonight. It's our second day. Travel finished on our way to White Tower. I had wished you had got that. We'll just say that. All right, folks. Thank you for sticking around with us through the interesting party that we were tonight. Some of us got pretty muddy. Some of us got pretty wet. Some of us took a couple of falls, and here we are still alive. Don't forget to take your long rest for the night, by the way, since y'all slept. You, of course, take your short rest as per your character. All right, folks. Thank you all for sticking around with us. We appreciate your time, dedication, sticking around for our show. We will be back in 2 weeks on Sunday once again at 6 p.m. this time. Hopefully, we aren't so late this time. Folks, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you all later. Take care, guys.
Have a good day.
No, don't.